vlog. I'm sitting at home. You might be able to hear. I'm looking after a dog at the moment because I have a dog walker who walks my dog Jack every day, and she has a religious holidays day. So I am at home at the moment. It's Wednesday morning, and I'm doing my work at my desk in my little office. But I've got my dog Jack and I've got another dog called Tasha who's very noisy. So I just thought I'd let you know that, because if you start hearing barking, it's probably not Jack. She's underneath my table at the moment. Anyway. So I'm here. I'm just doing an example vlog. Hang on, that's better. I'm doing an example vlog. This one is going to be called What I Did at the Weekend. What did I do? Oh, okay. So I went down to Brighton. So I'm going to talk about the journey and what I did in Brighton. I went to Brighton, which is in the south coast of England. It's about 45 minutes by train from London. And it took me, my husband and we drove, probably took us about 4 hours to get there, maybe. I don't know. 3 or 4 hours of us. Jack the dog went to the dog walkers he gets looked after. He went on holiday there for the weekend, and I actually went down because our friend is emigrating to Australia. So we went down to say goodbye. And that was on Saturday afternoon. They had a party in a pub, and it was a little bit boring, to be honest. There were lots of people my age, but with children, and I don't have children, and they were running around all over the place, and it was quite difficult to concentrate on what people were saying because there were kids everywhere. So I left the party after a while. My husband stayed because it's kind of his friend, really. And I went and hung out with my sisters because they live down there. That's where I grew up. Brighton is quite a cool city. So we went around the shops a little bit, and there's lots of really colourful shops. Lots of independent stores, and also lots of really colourful people in that, people have got green hair, and there's lots of people, I suppose they're like hippies, but it's very liberal down there. So it's quite nice to wander around the shops and see a different way of life, or an alternative way of life. And also, so we wandered around the shops, and we also went down the seafront, which is where, it's where the sea is, and there's a beach, and the beach isn't like a sandy beach. It's pebbles, lots and lots and lots of pebbles. Which, can I give you an example? Oh, hang on, I've got some pebbles. This is a jar. It's weird that I've got. So these are pebbles. So these are some that the dog's very interested in the pebbles. I might need to give them to the dog. These are sort of pebbles. So there's no sand. It's just all pebbles, and it sounds like that as you're walking across them. And I really like that. It's not a normal holiday beach. Do you know what I mean? So had walk along the beach and just sat on the beach and had a coffee, which is one of my favourite things to do, and just looked out to the sea because I like looking out and there's nothing there. Although there are a few changes happening in Brighton. For example, on the horizon, they are making a massive wind farm. So now you can see these enormous windmills. I don't really like that. And they've also built something called the I-360, which is this enormous thing that you can go up and you can look around. I really don't like it. So that was my trip. That was my weekend, and we went out for dinner, and then on the Sunday we drove back again and listened to the radio and chatted, and I did some knitting because that's what I do in the car, knitting, making a scarf, and that's it. So thank you for listening. Bye bye. Now, how do I turn this off? Oh God, how do I turn it off? Why isn't it working? One moment, please. I'm trying to turn it off.